We've already done that this year. So, hey guys, my name is Heather Smith, and I am the 2024 North Carolina Teacher of the Year. But before that, I was the 2024 Western Region Teacher of the Year.
What West?
You're in the West, and guess what? Today,
the school.
Oh, West. Yeah, that's right.
Like all
Swain
that.
West Elementary.
Yeah.
But today is a special day because it's not about me. Today,
It's
it's about Miss Sale. And today, Miss Sale, I am here to officially announce that the 2025 Western Region Teacher of the Year is Miss Lydia Sale. And I have to put this in perspective for you guys. I love numbers. And so I want you to really, really think about this, okay? There are 100,000 teachers in the state of North Carolina. 100,000 teachers. But I want to make it even smaller. Out of those 100,000 teachers, Miss Sale is one of 9. The top 9 in the state that is up for the North Carolina Teacher of the Year. Is that not crazy? Through all of this, what we are realizing is that teachers don't often get the recognition that they deserve. And through this North Carolina Teacher of the Year program, we get to celebrate the best of the best. And right now, here in front of all of her family and friends and the most important people in the room, her students, we are celebrating Miss Sale. So we are going to share a couple of things about Miss Sale, but what I want to share first is that through all of this, I had the opportunity to come to your school earlier this year. I think you guys were on your way to specials, but I came through, and everyone that knows Miss Sale knows that she will always put her students first. That you are the most important people in this school building. And she's going to remember every single one of them, like her previous students, the family members that make up those students' lives, and you are the most important people to her. But most importantly, Miss Sale's always going to know that she has paved her own path. She's created this journey on her own, and that she truly deserves this. And so we are so thankful that we are here today to be able to share some remarks. So we're going to talk about the day that we came. Well, I wasn't there. I wish I was there. It was great. But the day that they came and they observed and they watched your class and they talked to parents and teachers. And we want to share some of those remarks. So I'm going to let Mr. Sutton share first.
Before we get into the remarks, I'm fortunate. I was part of the committee that got to spend the day with Lydia, and having seen her before, I remember the first time I ever visited her classroom. She had at the U table, and she had 3 kids in front of her, and they were reading. And as each kid read, she was listening to each of them. And I went back to Mark that day, and I said, I've seen a lot of good beginning teachers, but Lydia is probably the best I've ever observed. So I was super excited when the committee got to come here to observe her in the classroom. And as we left there, it was pretty evident who the Western Teacher of the Year would be in Miss Sale. The committee was just blown away with how she worked with each individual kid. It was very evident in there, the amount of planning that she'd done to make sure that each kid's needs were met. It was evident in the routines and the relationships that she'd built with her students in a short 30-minute window in her classroom. And the great thing, when we got back to the room and started talking, debriefing about our visit to her classroom, it's things that every time I've gone into Lydia's classrooms, it is the same. It wasn't a show for us. It is the same every time I've stuck my head in there. And so I really appreciate that, and I'm so excited for you and for West, and you really deserve this, ma'am. You're a phenomenal teacher, and I'm really excited to watch you. But some of your admin here, when we interviewed them, Miss Sale makes kids feel loved and safe, and you'll hear those 2 words echoed repeatedly. She goes above and beyond. She's reflecting on any quiet moments and is always thinking, what's next? She overcomes challenges with grace. She is an integral piece of every action team. The parents, their remarks hit hard. And it was very evident the impact that Ms. Sale has on her students with the reflections from the parents that participated. We were lucky to have someone like her. Ms. Sale is amazing, patient, honest, and genuine. She cares a lot about students, even if they are not in her class. She has a gift for installing confidence in her students. Just want to congratulate you, ma'am. I really enjoyed our visit and hearing everything about you, and you really deserve this honor.
And so your colleagues, and it started here at West, right? They nominated you to be the Teacher of the Year here at West. And they said that every time they walk into Miss Sale's classroom, they learn something new. She is insightful and a role model for new staff. She strives for excellence. She is determined, and her knowledge of education in North Carolina is deep. She is a professional who has earned her spot at the table. Students say, you guys agree with me on this? Are you ready? Students say that Miss Sale loves and cares about us. She cheers us up by being silly. She praises us. She makes sure we know that we can do hard things. She lets us learn in a fun way, and of course, she is nice and kind. But here's the thing. Your teacher is now going to represent the entire western part of the state. And she knows more than anything, being a product of Swain, the importance of what Swain means to her. But she also knows, and she's going to take with you, what the Western region means to the state of North Carolina. And so, as the Western Region Teacher of the Year for 2025, now is the time to use your voice. And we look forward to hearing what you have to say to all of these wonderful people.
Nothing like being put on the spot. I'm really honored. And I feel like I deserve this. Because I'm surrounded by, not only in my family, but amazing educators in this building. And the people that have come before me. There's every single face in here I've learned something from. And this goes to the school and to Swain County in general, because I would not be who I am today without the people in my family, the people in this school, the people that taught me, and the people that helped me get here. And my kids. You guys are super special to me, and I love you. And that's all I can say about that.
If anybody else can speak through the tears and our joy, that wants to share anything else about Miss Sale?
There's not a whole lot that can be added to what they said. I'm super proud of her. And I'm a blubber bucket all the time. I quit apologizing for my tears because it still means I have a heart. She exemplifies grace under pressure. She exemplifies integrity. She does the right thing by our children. She does the right thing by our school. She's a product of Swain County, and I'm so proud of her. And I just can't wait to see what else happens with this young lady, because it's nothing but greatness, I know. I'm so proud of her.
Does that even it out a little bit?